What's up, traders? In this short video, I'm going to show you the only trading pattern you need to profit consistently in the market. Let's get right into it. I'm going to explain the break and retest in 3 simple steps. Step number 1, price closes to the level. Step number 2, the retest, price come back to that level. Step number 3, the entry, entering at the bounce or rejection at that key level. Now, there are simple ways for you to understand exactly whether that break and retest pattern is for buys or sells, and this is exactly how you will be able to know exactly whether to buy or sell when you have a break and retest pattern. So when you are in the market, if you are looking for buys, you will be looking for this simple pattern here. This simple pattern simply shows you price reaching the old resistance. When it reaches that resistance, it breaks through it. So that's the breakout. From there, price comes back and retests that level, which was a resistant zone because price was underneath it before. This is why it was a resistance zone. Now that price have broken above it, now it has become a support zone. Because you have this pattern, this is where you would enter the long position, the buy position here at the bound of that level. So that level is this resistance zone here before at the retest. So we need this retest here to confirm price is not going further from this zone. As long as price stays above this zone, we should be looking for our buy trade. So we could see the same similar pattern, just the opposite for bears when we are looking for sells. So we would have a level here in this scenario, the support zone. The reason why this zone is a support zone is because price was fully above it before, but price decided to come back down to retest that zone one more time. But when it came to retest it, it broke it because they had already tested here to go up long term. It came down to retest it here to probably see if it could continue going up because it is a support zone. But in this scenario, we had price breaking the support zone. So because price broke the support zone, this is why we would look for the break and retest, which is that break pattern, turning this support zone into a resistance zone now because now price is under it. Now that price is under it, before we enter this trade, we cannot enter this trade on a running candle. We need a retest of that same line, that same zone, which was a support. Now because price is underneath it, it's a resistance zone for us to sell at the continuation of the sellers with our stop loss above. Now, if price were to go back and break above the zone again, then the support zone would still be valid and we could look for more buys above the zone. But since price broke that zone, this is why we would look for sell at this break and retest pattern. And for buys, we look for the break and retest pattern going up. Now, let's go ahead and move this over to the charts to see how we would look for this exact scenario. This is a perfect example of a break and retest for the buyers here. As you could see, this line here represented as a resistance zone when price was overall underneath it. So that line is represented as a moving average, and we could see when price was underneath it was a resistance zone. Now we had a push up with a bullish candle that pushed up to break through that resistance zone, and then from there came back down to retest the zone. So we had a break, retest the zone. Price cannot go any further lower here, so therefore we had a perfect break and retest pattern for a nice buy. Beautiful. All right, so break and retest, then higher high, higher low for a new higher high. Very easy, very smooth. Here's another very clear example of the break and retest pattern we recently had earlier today. Just going to show you that this was for a nice sell. We could see here right on the 5-minute time frame, a nice break to the low, pull back, retest at the line, kept going. Now this retest on this big candle here is coming from a higher time frame, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But before that, I want you to see how the retest looked on the 1-minute time frame. Very easy, very simple. Break, retest at the line, price goes down. This was the line for support zone, right? Price went and broke it, made price go lower, retest it, keep going down. Now in the higher time frame, this is how it looked. Let's go check the H4 for give you a better view. All right, this is another example. Higher time frame, major breakout, retest. This was the support zone. At the retest of the MA, price sold, giving us a major sell move. Me personally, I really like to look at this on the smaller time frame. I get the better move. I could see the pattern clearly because on the higher time frame, it's usually a bigger move happen. Like this was a break and retest. Just as a quick example, major break, retest for a continuation, right? But it takes so long for that move to actually happen, right? But this is a break and retest because all right here was strong support zone. Price just broke out, retest to the high, right? Broke out to the low, retest to the high, continue going down, breaking the support zone. But realistically, once you see this, you just look for a long-term swing trade moves. But on the 15-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, you're always going to get your perfect entry. And then from there, once you get your hands on the jackpot strategy, you would also be able to see these confirmations. But not only that, of course, you get the signals telling you exactly what is happening in the market. This is how it would look on TradingView for you. Right now, you don't see any signal because most of the signals already happened. We have a new signal here for a sell, but let's see how we would have gotten the signal right on TradingView here from the jackpot strategy. So let's play the market back real quick. Press pause, wait till the indicator load. Okay, right here. As you can see, we have the sell signal here after the break and retest, early sell signal from the jackpot strategy. Me and my members, we ate on this move. There it is. From there, we went straight to take profit 1 all the way to take profit 2 and 3 for the day. It was a beautiful move. It was a beautiful move right off the 5-minute time frame. Very clear, very easy to capitalize on. And this is the tool that we have our hands on to be able to maximize our result based on all of the knowledge and information that we have about the market. You guys are able to do the same thing as long as you understand exactly what is going on. So overall, you have the tools, you have the resources with the jackpot strategy 1 set up on MT5 and Trade Locker. That'll be able to get you some results for now, but the goal is to get your hands on the jackpot strategy right here on TradingView and then the LRAI that automatically executes those same exact trades for you automatically. For those that's looking to be part of our community and take advantage of our free services that we have, come here to the dashboard.lraitrading.com. This is where you'll be able to get signals coming to you live from our softwares. Now, this is a free platform. You are getting a limited amount of signals, but you are able to get those same exact signals automatically execute on your account once you have $500 or more in your account. If you have less than $500 in your account, you will only be able to execute the signals only. So whenever LRAI sends a signal, you get the alert on Discord and you could execute that trade on your account. You need a minimum $100 to be able to execute those trades on your account and to have the auto feature on your account where the signals are automatically being executed on your account. You need minimum $500 and up in your account to have those signals automatically execute completely hands-free, all done for you from our softwares and free at charge. Don't miss your opportunity to be part of this free platform. The link is in the description of this video and I'll see you guys inside. In my 8 years of experience in trading, I can honestly say the break and retest pattern is the only pattern that you need in order to become a profitable, consistent trader in the market. Now, the next thing is you need to understand what are support and resistance zones to find those break and retest points, and how do you know if that support zone is a true support or resistance zone. So therefore, you could find the A+ setups only when you are looking at the break and retest pattern at the times that it shows up for you. This will be in the next video, and I'll see you on the next one.